It's here, RC drivers, the brushless Speck-B from HobbyPlus. A lot of people have been waiting for this. This has been an exciting buggy to drive in brush form, and now with the brushless motor, I bet you this thing's gonna be wild. They made a few tweaks to this buggy beyond just throwing a brushless motor in it. That's what we're gonna check out today. I'm gonna get this thing out of the box, show you what it comes with, show you what the changes are, and then we're gonna take it out for a quick bash session at the skate park. So here's a quick look at the box art. Pretty cool. Definitely liking the new colors on this body compared to the brushed version. As you can see, it's got a 2.4 gig radio system, ready to run as I mentioned, two-wheel drive, and oil-filled shocks. There are your specifications. Now let's get this thing out of the box. Plenty of features written here on the side, but hey, we're just gonna check it all out as we go. And come on, there we go. So there is the buggy strapped down to this cardboard radio system underneath. There is the charger, comes with an extra set of gears. Actually, those will change the gear ratio, so if you want to go faster, you could throw that larger pinion gear on that. With the smaller spur gear, got a box wrench and a instruction sheet. All right, under the bottom is the radio system, and that is zip tied to this. Quick video edit, there's everything cut out of the box. Here is the radio system, and there are a bunch of trim dials up top, so you could set the steering trim, throttle dual rate, or steering dual rate as well, and then reversing switches up top. Pretty comfortable for a small radio system. You just need the batteries for it. And here's the car, guys. Check this out. Very cool with the graphics. Once again, definitely a bright car to drive around. Still has the hook and loop to hold down the body, and there are a lot of wires tucked under here, and you can see the body is popping up just a little bit. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Got your clear wing in the back, and check out the tires on this. So it's got a micro pin tire on the white wheels, and this looks like it's gonna be good for multiple surfaces, and I already know it's pretty good on carpet. You gotta glue the outside edges of the front tires if you're running on carpet, otherwise it's gonna hook on you. But overall, body looks good, wheels and tires look good. So here's the chassis at first glance. Looks familiar to the brushed version. There's a couple tweaks that we gotta go over, but first up, we'll start at the suspension. You got oil-filled shocks on this, robust arms, and the caster blocks and steering knuckles can also take a hit. The thing that could not take a hit was the steering, and they revised that Ackerman bar there. So the pivot is a little bit higher going to the steering servo horn, and that prevents the ball ends from popping off now, which is pretty cool. And those ball ends are metal, like the little shims underneath, red anodized, and the suspension is set up well on this. Just with the rear shocks, you usually have to dial down the preload a little bit, but guys, this thing handles really well. I can tell you that for sure. Now onto the chassis itself, aluminum plate, black anodized, got our mud guards on the side. Back here at the transmission, they have revised the idler gear inside, so it's much smoother now. There was a little bit of a binding spot before, and they fixed that. We've got steel out drives and dog bones, steel axles, and everything is supported by ball bearings. Now the other change they made is at the transmission, it's got this thicker motor plate. Guys are bending motor plates on big jumps. They went ahead and fixed that as well. The only thing they didn't fix in the driveline are the wheel hexes. If you tighten down the nut too far on the wheel, it will pinch the bearings in there and bind up the driveline. So what you gotta do is cut the little tabs off the hexes, and then you're good to go. Now into the big deal here, the brushless system. You got an 8,000 kV motor spinning that drivetrain, so you're gonna get some power out of this thing. It's saying 19 miles an hour on the box. There's the speed controller that goes along with it. Right behind it here is the FlySky receiver, and what I like about this, it's got standard plugs, so you go splice in a transponder if you need to with a Y harness, and then you got a micro servo up front for steering. All right, guys, let's head out to the skate park, watch this bad boy drive. Oh wait, it's got a 350 milliamp battery pack, comes with it. All right, now we can go out and have some fun. All right, guys, we're gonna get some skate park action in. I was told that this thing is really durable, so the skate park should put it through the test. I'm gonna go just send this thing right off the stairs. Oh, right onto a flat landing, no problem. Off the ramp. Wow, that looks pretty cool, guys. Got some power. Now I do have the medium-sized pinion gear on it. I was actually racing this, and unfortunately, yeah, that was a good jump. Unfortunately, I split the large pinion. I wanted to get some speed out of this thing, but it broke when I put it on, and a couple people I know have been having that problem. There's a little ramp here, and drop off the stairs again. Oh, that was a hard hit. Still good though. Another hit. Put all these railings in my way. This ramp here, you get some air off of though. Look at that thing. That's perfect. Jumps so well. Look at that, guys. Nice. One more hit. Perfect. This thing's a beast. It's got some good power too with that brushless system now. Rip it around through the bowl. Yeah, look at that. That's fun. That's cool. Now, of course, we got to jump it out of the bowl. Ready? This is going to be a big launch. Nice. This ramp here should give it a really good kick. Here we go. Nice. That got some air time. I'm impressed with how well this thing lands. This just seems to be the fun part though. High speed oval. All right, let's launch it back out again. Oh man. Yeah, this thing is pretty solid, guys. All right, now is this gonna kill it? Let's see. Drop it down off of that and just send it. Oh, that was a backflip and it landed it. Nice. Oh man, this thing is a lot of fun. One last try, guys. One more backflip. Yeah. And there it is. Landed. What an awesome little buggy.